Welcome back to Cozy House Essentials, y'all. I am at Recreational Resort and Cottages out in Rockwall, Texas. Y'all, they have 3 locations. This is one of their main biggest locations though. I find a lot of beautiful tiny homes out here. Kind of walking on rocks here. I find it very nice over here, and I highly recommend coming out if you are in Texas, and even if you are not in Texas, you can still look them up and check them out. The exterior of this one is very, very nice. This is a tiny home. We're going to go ahead and look at the inside, and we'll talk about the price and all that comes with this beautiful gray and white tiny home. Check out the windows here on this tiny home. Very nice. So let's go ahead and walk on in, you guys. Check it out. Beautiful. Right away we walk in. Let me close the door so we can, might want to leave it open, let some air come in, but we'll miss the outside noise, so that'll be better. Very nice and open. As soon as you walk in, this is a 399 square foot tiny home, and right away I'm going to give you the price on it. Okay, as you can see, you have plenty of room here to put your TV and everything. So let's see, we are working with Oak Creek Homes. Okay, that's who made this tiny home. It is $67,536. $67,536. Okay, so we'll take a look around. First thing first, always love to have a window in the kitchen. Let's check out the area over here. And we're working with the GE products in this tiny home. Okay, very nice windows all the way around here. I feel very, very open in this tiny home. Okay, it's so important on how you feel inside of the property that you're wanting to buy. Okay, so let's go ahead. Here's your washer dryer connections here to the left, and get this big beautiful black refrigerator here by GE, which I love GE products and Whirlpool products. I find that they last the longest. Okay, same thing here is the washer under GE. Can't tell right off the bat. Yeah, GE. It's a little bit small, couldn't see it. Okay, got your nice stackable washer and dryer. You walk straight into your bathroom. Very nice, lots of cabinetry everywhere. You get a nice big window here. Walk-in shower with seats as well inside of the shower. Nice. Let's see. Oh, this one opens. Okay, I love that open door. Nice seating here inside of the shower, little window, and very high ceilings up there, and a light in here. Now here is your window. Oh, and it opens. I love and it's small, but hey, it serves the purpose. I love having a window in the tiny home bathrooms. I just feel like the ventilation when you're showering or using the restroom in here, to be able to open up a window gives you that extra ventilation. Hi guys, it is hot in Texas. Okay, very hot in Texas right now. Okay, and then you get your bedroom over here. You have your closet and your custom dresser little area there. I love the little slender windows here. You can open these up. Very, very nice. I just love having the windows to where you can get that airflow, especially when the fall comes. It's so beautiful to be able to feel that breeze going through your house and letting the old air out and letting that fresh air in on a regular basis. Okay, and that's with any size home you have. But anyways, I love that in the tiny homes, they put several windows around so that you can get that ventilation. So anyways, you guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this tour. And like I said, if you like looking at tiny homes, we are going deeper into the search by looking for land, giving you those options. That's what you need to think about when you're getting a tiny home, whether or not if you want to put it in a tiny home village, do you want to buy your own land, or where do you want to put your tiny home? Either it's going to be a village or you're going to buy your own land. Okay. Then you kind of narrow everything down. If you put it in a village, just know and be prepared that you will pay a lot fee. Okay. If you buy your own land, just know and be prepared. You'll pay that land fee, and then you'll pay for your tiny home. Okay. So those are the things that you might want to think about before purchasing or thinking about getting a tiny home. You have to know that your lot fee is going to be a separate fee. And even if you buy your land, the same thing. You just have to figure out which one is going to work best for you. If you're not in a situation to buy land first, you can lease your lot and then work on getting yourself in this situation to where you buy your land, you know, and then you'll still pay that land fee. Either way you go, you're going to have to pay a fee for that land if you're buying it or if you're leasing it. So it all boils down to if you really want a tiny home and what your preference is and how much you want to spend on your tiny home. But what I really want most people to understand is that tiny home living is not always necessarily going to be the more affordable, because it can get expensive. Now you can get off into really looking for the best reasonable prices on tiny homes. But I'm not narrowing it down to that point yet. Basically, I'm showing a big audience, you know, very nice tiny homes. And from there, you can go and find, you know, what type of tiny home you want. But with that being said, I have taken you all out to the outlet, and those tiny homes are going to look different. They're not going to be as nice as these and designed. So it also depends on what you want your design to look like on the inside. So lots of decisions to make, you know, just depending on what you want at the time. So work with me and we'll get you to where you need to be. Or if you just like looking at the tiny homes, you guys, like, share, and subscribe for more. And, you know, as always, catch me on the next video, you guys. Bye.